Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. We're getting it done. I'm gonna put this over here.
Yes. Especially after you've lived with dogs for a long time, you get
So-
that idea.
One of the things I've been exploring lately, not just for myself, but for everybody, is how to improve our breathing. It occurred to me a few weeks ago after I was rereading the book. Thank you. Rereading the book called Breath. And if you haven't read it, it's a great read. It's really a journalist who, for his own breathing problems, really went around and did a lot of study on breath. And he also went to Stanford, and at Stanford they did a comparison study where for 10 days he wasn't allowed to breathe through his nose at all. And then for 10 days it wasn't allowed to breathe through his mouth. And the net effect is don't breathe through your mouth. Simply don't breathe through your mouth, because it makes your physiology become very terrible. It heightens your blood pressure, and it causes everything to not work very well. And there's description, and he also gets into the problem with us in our society. We eat too much soft food, and so we're not chewing, and that changes the shape of the palate. In fact, I had a wonderful conversation recently with my dentist, Dr. Sewing, about this whole problem of not chewing enough and not chewing hard food. We're always eating yogurt and, soft vegetables, and salad's good, Anyway, he gets into the shape of the face in the book, which has devolved. We always think that evolution is always in the right direction. Not at all. In this particular situation, and because you and I have that sinus problem, part of it is that the shape of the face has devolved, and we have less space to breathe. So it isn't just that you drank milk as a kid or you did it. It isn't. Some of it is the shape. But there's a lot of breath work that you can do to improve it. And I was getting a lot of phlegm in my chest from like asthma feeling. I just do the breath work, and that handles it. It literally handles it. So I've been having us work with this breath. Oh, Bev got on. Oh, great. To work with this breath that Dr. Andrew Weil suggests. It's called the 4-7-8 breath. Hi, Bev. You made it.
Yes.
Hey, welcome. So the 4-7-8 breath is something that you do twice a day for long periods of time. It's like a yoga practice. It isn't something you do a lot and then you forget about. It's something you get into the habit and discipline of doing once in the morning, once in the night before you go to bed, and it changes your nervous system. One of Dr. Weil's patients had terrible anxiety, and over the period of a year, the anxiety went away just from doing this breath. So this is very powerful. So the breath is, you take your tongue on the roof of the mouth. Some of you already know this. You press the tongue just on the roof of the mouth, and you blow out with the tongue on the roof of the mouth. So this is the only breath that you use your mouth. And you make a whoosh sound. All right? The breath, so that's how we start. Then we take 4 breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we hold the breath at the top and we count for 7. And then at the end of 7, you whoosh out for 8. So that's 4, 7, 8. Yeah.
Is your tongue in that position during the
The
whole?
whole time.
So
the whole
the
time.
in breath, the out breath, the holding,
Because
everything.
it's an energetic thing. The yogis knew about this thousands of years ago. Medical science is, oh, look at this, it's new. No, it isn't. It's been done for years. There are all kinds of things that go on. Meditation practice done with the tongue and the roof of the mouth helps to calm the nervous system. So there's a lot to be said for that. Okay, so let's all take that breath. So we're going to take a whoosh sound just to begin with. Now 4 breaths in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift your diaphragm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoosh out for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now return to normal, natural breathing. It'll take a few moments for the body to settle. Extend up through the spine. See that your tailbone is reaching down into the earth and a little bit toward the pubis. See that the frontal ribs are not pushing forward, but are rather, the back rib is rather lifted and spread, shoulders relaxed, jaw quiet. Chin is back toward the back of your head. Bring that chin in and back. Feel what happens in the lower part of the body as you do that. And just let the breath become normal. Okay, now I want to do one more breath, and that is the Uddiyana Bandha breath. That is this portion of the body, the lower abdominal region. We're going to just take a normal breath in, take a normal breath out, and at the end of the exhale, I want you to take this in and lift it up. It's a sharp, hard movement. Don't make it soft. You have to work the mechanism of the breath to build its strength and capacity. So if you're a little light, Mary Miss Muffet, it ain't gonna happen. You need to be strong with that. It comes up. And then you take a inhale, hold, inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale. Uddiyana Bandha, inhale, hold, inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale. Some of you, make sure you're really lifting your spine for that. So let's all start that breath.
And anything with our tongue or anything, nothing different.
Hmm?
Nothing with our tongue.
For this breath, the tongue can be at the roof of the mouth, or you can relax the tongue in the bottom of the mouth. Okay, I tend to relax my tongue on this one because that's my training for 30 years. But some of the other with the roof of the mouth is excellent. Okay, but do the one that works for you. Yeah.
Can I clarify the last exercise? The breath was all through the mouth, correct?
In this one, the breath is only through the nose.
But the last exercise.
The last
you did
exercise
was all through the
only
mouth.
The out breath at the end is through the mouth.
Okay.
But you'll notice with the tongue there, it changes it. If you didn't have your tongue there, take a whoosh breath.
Yeah,
Without your tongue, feel the difference.
but the in breath.
Yeah,
is
but
mouth
the in
closed.
breath is through the nose.
Okay.
All in breath through the nose. All for the rest of your life. All in breath through the nose. Give up on mouth breathing. I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. Okay? All right, let's try this breath. This I've given before, but it's a really good strengthener for the abdomen, for our back bends. So everybody take a normal breath in, a normal breath out. Now take Uddiyana Bandha. Now take a Viloma breath. Inhale whole, inhale whole, inhale, exhalation breath. Uddiyana Bandha. Then inhale, hold the breath, lift the diaphragm, inhale, hold the breath, inhale, exhalation breath, and one more. Uddiyana Bandha, inhale, hold, inhale, exhalation breath. Now return to normal natural breathing. And I want you to notice how the space and the mechanism of breathing have a little bit more spacious feeling. Do you feel how that is? Okay. So these are just a couple of so many breaths. If you get that book, there are a lot of breathing exercises in the back, including Nadi Shodhana and yogic breathings. Okay, now we're going to get started. Yeah.
Do you remember the name of the author? Because there's
Yeah.
I looked it up. There's like 4 books named Breath and 3
Okay.
named Breathe.
His
and
name
I'm
is
like,
James Nestor.
Okay.
But text me if you can't find it and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, your first pose, you want to fold a blanket. I'd like your feet to press into the wall. So let me just make sure you guys can see me here. So I'm going to lie down. I'm going to lie down on the floor. I'm going to place this blanket, could be a brick also, underneath the sacrum, and then I'm going to press my heels to the wall. It's the inner groin here that has to go in and down toward the floor. The legs are firm, and then you're going to take your strap and place it on the. Go ahead and open your strap. Now watch how I'm going to do the hand. I want you to all watch this. Put the strap on the ball of the foot. So I'm going to start with my hands up the strap. Do you see here? Now look at what happens with my chest. As I pull my hands down the strap, my chest gets open. You see how that works? Yep. So let's do that pose first. Start with your right leg. Supta Padangusthasana with a little support under the sacrum. And you guys are okay. I can see you here. But I would put the blanket. I'm just going to move your chair over here. Yes. Don't make it too thick. Make sure it's under your sacrum. Yeah, put it more under the sacrum. Don't have it under your back at all. Only the sacrum. Try to make sure it's not too much in your lumbar spine. All right, now go ahead and straighten both legs first. Start with both legs straight. And if you're not touching the wall as if you're a sardine in a sardine can, get closer to the wall. Press your feet into the wall. Press the balls of the feet and the heels. Make this narrower. Some of you have this a little too, it's actually, oh, I see. I have to go like this. A little bit narrower. Yeah, there. All right. Rotate your inner groins down toward the earth. Feel those inner groins reaching toward the earth. See that you're not rotating your thighs out, make sure they're rotating in. And that feels okay. So we're not working with the upper chest yet. We're going to get there. So go ahead and put your strap around the ball of your foot and straighten that leg. I'd like you to go to 70% of your stretch. Don't go to 100%. Hold each strap with the hands separately, with your hands closer to your foot. Go to 70% of your stretch. 70%. 70%. Yeah. Good. Open the ball of the foot and reach through the heel. Now from here, begin to slide your hands down toward the floor, toward the edges of the strap so you can lift your chest. Feel the lift of your chest. Now move that foot back to 70%. Some of you are still not, you don't have a straight leg. Go to 70% of your stretch, 60% even. Now rotate the thighs in. Now, keeping the chest lifting, have the sense that you're lifting the foot towards you from the back of your leg and through the heel. So don't let the leg bend. Don't let that chest fall. Keep the groins rotating in and back. Keep the down leg, the leg that's on the floor, keep that thigh as close to the floor as you can manage. It won't go close to the floor because you're elevated. Good. You feel how it gets longer and longer, especially with the chest elevated. Go from here. There, because you'll get more of a muscular stretch. When the strap is around the ball of the foot, you get a more muscular stretch. Open the sole of the foot very wide. Good. Go ahead and change legs. Start with the left leg up at 70% of your stretch, not your full stretch. Bend the leg, take the leg up, hold the straps high up by the foot. Then adjust your right leg. So the right foot should press well into the wall. The right thigh should rotate inwardly. And then slowly but surely, and spread the sole of your foot, Alice, so that the ball of your foot is very wide. Yeah, you feel it stretch better? Now pull your hands down the strap until your chest opens. Now from here, make sure that that whole left leg is very long. And when you start using your breath to bring the foot closer to you, it's the back of the leg and the heel that come up and over toward your face. That's it. Push up more here. Make this higher than here. Yeah, better. Back off of the ankle, the heel. Relax your foot a minute. Relax it, relax it, relax it. That's the shape. So it's not so stretched here. It's more the front and the back. And then spread the sole of the foot. Good. Feel that length and the chest open. Very nice. Now bring your leg down, straighten both legs. And then I want you to bend both feet, put the feet on the floor, let go of your strap for a moment, grab hold of the edges of your sticky mat, and go up into bridge. Lift your hips way up. Go up on your shoulders. That's it. Now move the buttocks toward the backs of the legs. Move the hamstrings toward the sitting bones and take the center of your buttock deeply in. Good. That's it. Roll the inner groins down. Good. Good. Now slowly return to earth and then gently move that blanket out from underneath you. Go ahead and roll to your right and sit up. Everybody's gonna need a chair, and I'd like you to have a mat that doesn't have anything on it right now. So, this is your, I have a couple chairs back here. Everybody needs a chair. We have extra chairs, so if anybody needs, coming. Go ahead. Sharon, you have a chair? Okay, good. Let me have one of those, because I'll need it to show. Okay, here's how I want you to do. I'd like you to set your chair up so that the chair is facing the wall and the back of the chair is facing toward the center of the room. Right, I'm gonna get rid of one leg. I think I can manage. Okay. We're gonna take Virabhadrasana 1. All right, just make sure the camera is right there. So I'm gonna stand very close to my chair. That what's really important here is that this part of the leg has to go back. It doesn't come forward. This has to go back. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna swing my left leg back. But you'll see this is going the wrong way. So I have to turn, draw this hip in, and press down on that front leg. And I want you to lift that trunk up. The front leg needs to be in a 90-degree angle. Be precise. Right leg forward, left leg back. Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. The back heel is lifted off the floor to begin with. So you get the length in the leg. If it bothers your foot to put the weight on there, lift your heel up so that the sole of the foot is helping. Now rotate that back thigh, not just the hip, and see that that inner back thigh is moving back and the outer back leg thigh is tightening into the hip. Then take your front leg thigh bone in deep into your right hip. That's it. Move this foot more forward because you're not in a 90-degree angle. There. Now, as you press the front, yeah, this is okay for you, but turn here. As you press the front heel down, press the heel bone so strong that you can lower your right leg. You're not 90 degrees. This knee is too far over. Move this foot forward. Yeah. Go ahead. Now lift your chest. I want you to feel the back muscles right in here where you have that issue. But the outer hips have to squeeze. And you want to lift that back rib up. Now take Uddiyana Bandha. Lift that abdomen up. Good. Then change legs. Okay. Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. We'll do this a few times. Second time we're going to do the classic position of the back leg. Right now, lift that back heel up. So you can get the reference of the two hips. Yeah. Now, take your abdomen in and up. Rotate that inner back thigh a lot. Yeah. Take your outer right hip in and take the thigh bone of your left leg and insert it more deeply into your hip socket. Now lift the whole trunk. See if you can press that left heel down so your thigh bone is parallel to the ground. Don't cheat. Go for it. You've got the chair. Lift your chest. Now notice where the body isn't working. Help it to work there. Good. All right, and come up. Second time, we're going to do it like this. I'm going to show with my left foot. I'm going to start with the foot in this manner so that that inner back thigh is here. I'm going to put my foot down in the more classic position, but I'm going to try to keep this thigh rotating this way. This is going to give you a stretch along your front leg that is intense. Have a good time. Right leg forward, left leg back. Now, if you can't get the heel down, put a blanket there, back there, so you can press your heel down onto something. You want the, start with the leg rotating in, tighten those outer hips, press that heel. Very excellent. Yeah. And even though you can't get the same relationship of the right and left hip, you create it as best you can. Now turn the foot and put the heel down. You feel that stretch? You are going to feel it more than that's it. Now lift your navel and your whole front body up. Now see if you can take your arms above your head. Now lift through your arms, place your palms together and tilt your head back so your eyes are gazing up at your hands. Very excellent. Press that back heel very strongly. Lift your abdomen. Take Uddiyana Bandha. Then inhale, exhale, come out of the pose, change sides. Here we go. Scene one. Isn't that fun? Other side. The chair helps a lot to get into the pose. Start with the back heel lifted, and then you gradually place the outer back foot on the floor. You keep that inner right thigh moving back as best you can. Make sure that weight is firm on that back leg. Lift your trunk. Turn your foot a little bit more. Your foot has to turn much more like that. Yeah, for this pose. Put this heel up on this. Now press. Now you have much more connection. That's it. So where I want you to lift is right here. Right here. Yes. Yeah. Good. Did you do the other leg, Tifa? Okay. Good. And take your arms above your head. Virabhadrasana. One warrior. Take Uddiyana Bandha. Press on to the back foot as you inhale. Come out of the pose, turn the feet, walk the feet in. Everyone, you can use the chair if you want, or you can be on the floor. I want you to take Adho Mukha Svanasana to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So start in Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You can be on the floor, or you can use the chair, whatever you want. Roll your inner thighs back for downward facing dog. Make the soles of your feet very active. No, not Uttanasana. Dog pose. Dog pose. Yeah. Then as you come into upward dog, as you come forward to upward dog, your legs have to resist back. Your legs have to keep going back and up, and your pelvis has to touch the chair. The pelvis has to come forward. The shoulders roll back and then come in. Let me look at your shoulder, Leah, and see. Go into upward dog, rotate your upper arms out, and take your tricep muscle into the shoulder blade. Good. Now go into dog pose without losing that arm to shoulder blade action. Good. Do it a couple more times. Good. All right. And come up. All right.
I think I'm
All
gonna
right.
move here.
Huh?
I think I'm in the way for that, so
You're
I'm gonna
fine.
go here.
You're fine. Because this is the camera here. It's not over here. I can see, you're fine.
Okay,
Okay. Now what you could do is switch with me.
but then you won't be in the camera.
Yeah, I won't be. No, just stay here. You're
Okay.
fine. Okay, we're gonna get into the chair a little bit. What I'd like you to do is take your actually, why don't you leave your mat on the floor? Go get yourself your one blanket. Bring it to your chair. All right, so everybody has a blanket on the chair. You're going to put the chair so that the seat of the chair faces the wall. Okay? Let me see if I
You have a blanket right beside you.
have more blanket. Blanket. If anyone needs a blanket, let me know. Okay,
You have
now
one.
watch how we're gonna set up.
You have one there.
Oh,
too.
yeah, there's one there. Okay. I'm going to put the blanket over the chair. So it's padding my chair. Can you all see that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to step in through the chair. And I'm going to slip my buttocks all the way past this. This groin here does not go out. It rotates in, and the inner thigh should hug the bone. So this area right in here, all through here, should be against the bone. So there's no relaxation in that area. That's a very important area because then the buttocks can move in the right direction. If the buttocks are moving this way, it means that all this didn't help. This has to help. The movement of the groin back is very much a part of the pose. Okay, enough said. Some of us, Tifa, me, Nancy to a certain extent, definitely Sharon, we lose that action not only here, but because we're not connected on the outer hip end. So we have to make that. Now, I go here and I'm resting. Most of my shoulder blades on the chair. My hands are here. And you're going to become aware of this seventh cervical. Does everybody know where their seventh cervical is?
Yeah.
Seventh cervical bone. Everybody's pretty clear. That has to go in. It doesn't go out. Now, what happens when we take the seventh cervical in is we push our ribs forward. Make a distinction. It's not your rib. It's here. So, if you need bolsters or whatever for your neck and your head. But when you get that in, the head is released from the spine, not from the neck.
Huh.
That's the distinction. So the hands are here. I keep my chin in. I draw that seventh cervical in, and I take my head back. My hands are working. My elbows are up. See if you can get into that shape. We're not straightening the legs yet. We're going to get there. There's a whole little sequence I'm working on. Give yourself enough support so that your whole upper back is on the chair. Your hands are on the wall. Rotate those inner groins back. That's it. Elbows up. The reason the elbows have to be up, yeah, that's fine, hands can be like this. Is that okay on your neck? Bring your chin towards your chest for a moment. Now, find the seventh cervical, bring it into your body, and then take the head down. Do that a couple times so you can get that sense of that action. Do it again. Bring the chin in. Draw that seventh cervical in, and then take the head back. Good. Now, with your hands on the wall, the tendency is to push the rib cage up. What I want you to do is press take Uddiyana Bandha, and that'll prevent your rib cage. Yeah. Now, keep that seventh cervical in and make your outer upper arms hug the bones. Leah, is that okay on your shoulder? Yeah. Bring your elbows so they're pointing to the ceiling as best you can. Yes. Good. Now, slowly with an exhale, bring your, maybe an inhale, bring your head to your chin. Slide your butt back on the chair and inhale, come up. Okay, and then check in with me and let me know if that if that was helpful at all. It may not be in this position. Some of you don't have any problem taking your head back. Some of us do. Because what happens when you get in camera is that when the chest is not moving, when what's moving is this, then the neck is doing the work that the chest should be doing. It's a movement of the head and neck are here or they're inside the upper back. So if your upper back is stuck and all that's moving is your rib cage, you're going to have neck stuckness or neck pain. So the movement in that upper back is what takes the head over. Okay? Let's do this version. You're going to turn the chair now. Use the support if you need it. Watch. We're going to turn the chair. Now, for me, I'm short enough where I want a bolster under my feet. And I brought extra bolsters. If you guys need, here's bolster. All right, now I'm going to use the wall here. The same method as the feet. Now, we've got extra chairs. If this gets to be too much, I want you to have another chair with your head supported. Okay. Rather than letting the head drop. Because we're going to get into leg extension in the back bend. So I don't want anybody getting dizzy. So I come here. Now I want the edge of my shoulder blade to be along this edge. Now, I'm lifting that sternum and going back and extending my legs. Now the arms can be under, holding. That helps lift that upper chest and take the seventh cervical in. Can you hear my voice? Mm-hmm. There's no strain. Now, if I were here, do you hear my voice? Yeah. My shoulder blades aren't working. So take whatever you need, go backwards through the chair this time. Go very slowly into it so you get the actions of the legs, the inner groins, the lift of the top chest, all of that. So Eka Pada Dandasana. That's the name of the pose. Yeah, turn your bolstered this way.
Oh, okay,
So because it's more the shape.
that's a good idea.
Make sure your edges of your shoulder blades are on the right off that edge. That's it. Now, Alice, try to press your heels into the wall like we did in the first pose. So the leg, move the whole setup a little further away from the wall and press your feet toward the wall so your legs are straight.
Way too close.
You have a lot of leg. Use an extra blanket to make the height here more.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll not feel them good.
Thank you.
Rotate the thighs in, grab your outer hips, how's your back?
Much better, thank you.
You went through its nonsense.
I'm beginning to think back problems are like having a cold. It just runs its
You
course.
have to wait it out. Yes, you're right. Much further over, much further over. The edge of your shoulder blade on this edge. Much further. So, no. More of your body has to be over this edge of the chair. Yeah, okay. Is that good?
That's good.
Now, use your arms and lift here. Yes, excellent. How does that feel in your neck?
Okay, like this.
Yeah,
It's not strange.
that's it. Don't worry about straightening your arms. Can you get your arms through the legs of the car? You can. Okay.
Yes. What happens?
Oh, I see. Wow, I see.
I
You
used to
should
race
see
on
her.
the planet.
Go further over.
Okay,
Tiny bit. Yeah,
okay, now I know.
better. What's up? Do you feel nauseous? Right there, sit up. I'm gonna give you a different pose. Sit up. Slide through the chair now. I don't know if we'll do this. Put your hips all the way off the chair. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Let me get you another support. No. You have to have your upper back higher than your lower back. Now, let me see if this head can rest there. Make your legs long. Okay, now, whoops, sorry, put your head down. Now, how's that? Do you feel the difference? This has to be elevated above this. Otherwise you get the acid reflux. That's just your thing. Okay, now okay, good. And then slowly come up. So if you just stay for a while. So the upper, so can you all see Kim? I don't know if that, here, let me show with the camera. Everybody look at Kim. Yeah, there's Kim. Do you see? I have set her up in a pose for acid reflux. If her chest is above her head and her head hanging down, she will be a miserable cookie, let me tell you. This chest has to be high and the head has to be, the forehead has to be parallel to the ground. So if you have any acid reflux, don't do a full back bend. This is your pose. Okay? Until that acid reflux calms down. I went through that period, man. And I had to do all these poses to keep that chest high and head parallel to the ground. And it really works if you do them regularly and you don't do full back bends. Okay, come out of your chair. You're going to do this. You'll be able to do this, but you're going to have your setup is going to be more kind of like this. All right, but I'll show you. All right, everybody look. Everybody's got a strap. Scoot your chair in so you really have the wall. Oh, let me get that other bolster. Would you go in there and get, there's one more bolster. Would you please bring that to me? Should be perfect, thank you. I have clean bolster covers. Whoa. All right, now. You start with your right leg in front of the chair. Then you put your hips through. This foot can go here. And what we're gonna do, there's a particular way I'd like the strap, but I don't want to make you crazy. Because, you know, let's not be crazy today. Just take your strap. Let me just show it to you because some of you will be able to manage it. You make a little, let me sit up. You make a loop, a very small loop for your foot. We've done this before. So do you see I have a little loop? Okay, so I start with my leg near the chair, just like we started with. And with each exhalation, I'm eating the strap up to bring my leg up. The bottom leg has to stay connecting, rotating in and down. The more I work my legs, the more lightness I have in my breath and my chest. Then I'll come out and I'll change legs. Those who need head support at this point, we've got some extra chairs, we can give you a chair. Go ahead and get set up. You can use my chair. Just get that. All right, now the way you're gonna set up.
One leg out. It's coming. It's easier if you don't put it in
That-
there.
Yeah.
But you gotta show everything, so.
No, there's no right leg up.
Everything's getting.
Down, lie down. We may need one more blanket.
Keep stretching for the top shelf.
So it's the same setup you did before. Let me lift her. Now there. How's that? Yeah, actually put on further back. You don't want the forehead more than parallel to the ground. But do you feel how that gives some openness in your throat? This is what has to stay at all costs. Yeah, that's it. Does that feel okay? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Now, your left leg is straight. Yeah.
So much.
The left leg is straight. The right leg is up. Oof. How's that?
Okay.
Put much more of your body on the chair. Which this part of the body should be on this chair. Yes. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. And the right leg straight. Haven't I taught this before?
yes.
I think so. You can notice how much your left leg has to do the work. The more you work that left leg, oh, how much freedom there is. Yeah, take that seventh cervical in. Spread the sole of the foot. Squeeze those hips together. Much more, much more. Your whole upper body has to be on this chair. So your pelvis has to go through. Yes. Now the head support. Yeah. Better. Yeah, that's it.
Further away.
You feel this is a big New Year's stretch. Holy Christ. Take your arms over your head if you can. So this is called Eka Pada, Dandasana.
Oh, very.
Yeah. Make your bottom leg do all the work. Top leg is receiving the stretch. Beautiful. Make your bottom leg really long. Good. All right, and then come up. Let's change sides. Aren't you glad I have time to practice these days? I get to do poses I haven't done in a long time. Yeah, take your other leg up. If anybody's having trouble, let me know and I'll come over and see if I can give you some tips. Tips of the trade.
I'm having trouble.
Who's having trouble?
I am.
What's the trouble?
Well, this thing isn't
It's too short. You're gonna have to go further over the chair. In other words, less of your body can be on the chair because of your torso length. Does that make any sense? Let me see if I can help.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to work that rib cage area. Tighten the muscles in that back.
Okay.
I'll be here. I'm here to help. Reach that right leg. The right leg is your major active.
One of them just passed away.
Get this
They're getting a
leg.
puppy
this side.
next Saturday. Yeah. Because they're also peace
Now
outs.
put it here. Now this slide your body as close in as you can. That's it. That's what you got. Now, if you use your arms a lot, it won't hurt your back. That's what I've found. Yeah, now you stretch that leg. Perfect.
That's it.
Now tip your arms up over your head. Turn your back. And now press your right leg down. Now how's that?
It's okay.
Okay, what's going on? It's bothering your back? Just do a simple movement. Just do a plain back. Make sure that your leg that's up is the back of the leg is what's coming towards you, not so much the front of the leg. Make sure that the leg on the wall, what's going on? Oh, then sit up. If you're getting dizzy, come out of the pose. Good, everyone. Open your throat for 1 second. Open that throat, not you.
Wash the floor.
Why are we gonna need 2 buckets?
The throat, having some opening with space and just up like this. Time to come up. Everybody come up. Now, I'm gonna show you, come on out of your pose. Now I have to steal my chair back.
Okay.
Okay,
There you go.
now everybody, we're gonna do a seated twist. What I would recommend is that you take this blanket off the chair. Okay, now, I'm gonna try to do this in a way so everybody can see me. I'm gonna have my right leg through the chair. I am sitting. Pieces of my foot are coming off. I'm trying to get rid of a corn, so I'm using a corn pad. All right. I better leave this off. You'll be able to see better. I'm really not cold at all. Okay. The right leg is against the left side of the chair. The left leg is parallel to the front of the chair. You see, I have a 90-degree angle here. Everybody see that? Is it 90? It's not 45.
No, it's not funny.
I did not do very well in geometry, but I thought it was really interesting. I just didn't have the mind. What has to happen on these outer legs right here is you have to, as you press down, you want to draw that outer leg into your hip on both sides. Don't let your legs fall in. Then you're at 45 degrees. Now, this is the groin. You have to make the groin go down into the chair as you lift and turn. Wait, I got a cramp. Turn toward the back of the chair first. Right leg through the chair, right leg along the left side of the chair, left leg along the front of the chair. This is groin work. Yeah. Now bring your foot in, so your foot is under you. Yeah. Press, so this is helpful. Move, yeah, you're fine. Now, take your groins deep into the earth. You're gonna need height. This chair is way too short for you. Inhale, draw the groins down. Inhale, lift and turn toward the back of the chair. Back of the chair, that back, yeah. Notice how that outer left leg wants to fall outward. Same on the right leg. Don't just use the chair, use the muscle. Now, when you turn to what is right, the left groin, that's just my phone, just right in. Press that left groin. Here. Somebody who I don't want to talk to is called.
Bam.
Oh, yeah, it's just nonsense. Here, okay. Lift and turn your spine, but you have to employ the groins so the turn is from your tailbone. That's it. Now take Uddiyana Bandha. Yeah. Try to get this leg touching. Sit further back. Yeah. There you go. You guys are too big for chairs. My body fits chairs. Inhale, lift and turn away from the back of the chair. Keep that same orientation. You can take your left hand down under the seat of the chair and lift and turn. Now be careful with twists. Sometimes twists are okay, but you have to keep the feet this wide when you do a twist, when you've got, don't close the twisting. Otherwise, just don't do a lot of twists, but they're very good for your digestion. So when you're not in an acute stage, do twists. You know what I mean? It's kind of doesn't make sense. Go ahead and come out of the inhale, turn back to the neutral place. Now change legs. Go ahead, change legs. So this is an open twist. It's not a big twist. It's just giving your spine a little work. Yeah, you just have to sit taller because you've got a lot of leg. Get that left. Is it the left leg hitting the right side of the chair and then the right leg parallel?
With the front.
Now this is easy for you because you have the right rotation. Now, keep this position of the hip. Don't tuck, but lift more in the front. Yeah. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you breathe?
Just feels weird.
Yeah.
Feels different.
Feels different. Yeah, I don't, because this seems to be okay. I don't want to mess with that. That's it. That's it. And then inhale, exhale, turn the other way. Which way? The other way. Whatever don't let your legs fall. I'm really helping you work the groin and the hip. Do you feel that? If you get a cramp, you got a cramp. No. I get cramps when I do this in my hips because it's so strong on the hip. And then inhale, come back around. Now, watch what we're doing. Let me see what time. Oh, I have to plug my computer in. Hold on. So hold on just a minute. I have to plug my computer in because it's running out of juice. Juice. No, plug that one in. I think it'll plug. I have an extension cord if I need it, but okay. Okie doke. Now, there we go. It's a happy computer now. All right, now Watch what we're gonna do. Turn your chair so the back of the chair faces me. You guys can actually face me so you can see. All right, now we're gonna try this. Those who have had to raise the height on the chair because you have a lot of leg, put a blanket or two there. Okay, now I want to try this because it gets into the legs a little bit and relieves the back then. All right, can you all see me? I'm gonna actually face the camera. Everybody can see. I'm going to take my right leg. This is a right leg. I'm going to start with it up here on top of my knee. Everybody got? But I'm not done. I want this calf to rotate this way, this thigh to rotate this way, and then I'm going to bring that leg in Padmasana. Can you all see? All right. Now, once again, if this is like, it is not going to move. Where's my strap? I don't want you ripping a knee. It's not worth it. Life is too short. But you take your strap, fold it up several times, make some space, and see if you can, because this is for your hip, it's not for your knee. This gets into the hip. So I make that space in there, and then what I'm going to do is take this muscle skin bone complex and this one, and I'm going to squeeze them together, and it relieves the hip. And then we're going to take a twist this way. You see how I'm doing? Now, what if some of you are going to find your knee is way up here? Sit higher. Put a blanket on the chair. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see. It may be not right for a lot of you, but I want to get into the hips a little bit. Get your foot up into that crease, right in there, as best you can. Yeah, turn that and just see what will happen. It's an easy way to work on Padmasana. Now this is so easy for me.
Where's the?
Yes.
And this, where's the twist?
You're gonna twist
It's amazing.
forward.
Just
Do you feel that? Yeah. So you're actually doing a pose called Rakajasana. It's a level 2 pose. It's not an advanced pose. Now, we're going to take that left hand, is this left? Hold here, put this hand behind and twist around. You feel that? Now, when you twist this way, the outer left hip wants to go out to the side. Keep it in. Now squeeze your thigh and your shin bone as tight as you can together. Yeah, that's it. You can hold it. You can hold it. You can actually hold the shin. Yeah, and reach around, or you can put this hand here. The knee of this right leg should move toward the knee of the left leg. The knee of the left leg moves toward the right leg. That's Padmasana. Padmasana is actually where the knees are quite close together. Yeah. Good. Sit on your side, not on your butt. Yeah. Don't sit on your butt. Yeah. It forces the action in the hip.
Yes.
Good. Everybody take Uddiyana Bandha. Come on, get those bellies out of the way. Woo. All right, and change legs. So if this was I wondered whether this was going to be useful, but it's a very easy way to get into this pose.
Jamie gave me a PT exercise for my back very close to this.
Yeah.
It's different once you get up here, but it's doing the same thing.
Because it works the
Yeah.
hips.
Yep.
It's when you have a back problem, you have a hip problem.
Yep.
When you can get those hips working, then it really is part of the solution. And this really works the hips. Now you imagine that these two bones are squeezing together and you'll feel it in the hip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
squeeze, squeeze, now sit on this hip. Ah, do you feel it more in your left hip now?
Yes.
Of course, well, because this is very strong for
I
you.
like the two.
This Padmasana
Not
is
too
very
bad.
good for both legs. Very, very good. Okay. All right, are you guys doing okay? All right. All right, and come out. What time is this? It's 12:05. What shall we do? Okay, here's my suggestion.
How about that one where you?
Rest. But I wanna feel like I've done enough to unwind you from the back. Okay, let's do this. Let's sit forward on the chair. Put your feet either in Dandasana or in Mula Bandhasana. Let me face the camera so you guys can see. Do you see how my feet, the soles of my feet touch? And I'm opening the knee and I'm drawing the outer leg in. And I'm gonna go forward in a forward bend. Still give you a little forward bend. Now, if going down bothers you, stay up.
Lands on my head.
Sometimes it did and sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it bothered you. So as long as you keep this open and lifted, and I'll tell you, use your abdomen. Get strong in this action, because what that does is it literally lifts the esophagus. So this weakness pulls the esophagus down. So that's one of the reasons we
That's a
work
good
with
idea.
this.
She's doing.
Go forward. Or just put your feet down and go forward. Or just go put your feet down and go forward in a forward bend. Yeah, just put your feet flat, go forward. Yeah, just put your feet down. Just go. Yeah, now go forward. Spread your legs. So you can go between your legs, like a child's pose. Put your feet all the way flat, Sharon, and just go forward like a child's pose.
Okay,
Like a sitting child's pose.
okay.
That feels good on the back.
All right. Now, Joan, lift your rib that's under your breast up towards your breast. Yes. All right, then inhale, come up. Okay, we've got to figure out a rest pose. Here's what I would suggest. I'm just gonna show, so I'm showing the camera. All right, I'm gonna take, you can have a bolster. My bolster, this bolster is too big for this body. So I'm just gonna put a blanket down that's about the size of what I did when I started the class. And I'm gonna put that under my hips, my legs. Oh, it's cold on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it on the
That's
back.
a little nippy. You're
That was not okay. All right, here. So you can build up the height, you can have it higher. But what I want you to see, look at the shape that we're after. So, Mary and everybody else, it doesn't matter. We have to take a low height. But you'll see that my pelvis right here is parallel to the ground. So it isn't tilting up. You see that? It's parallel. And my shoulders are tucked under. And then my legs can be on the chair. I can even do this. I can even be in Dandasana. So the pelvis is a little bit lifted, the shoulders are down on the floor, and the legs are up on the chair. So it's a viparita crani kind of pose. Now, this is not for you. I'm going to give you my setup. This is my setup. I'm going to kick this chair over there. All this. Now you come a little bit more.
Race is the left of the building.
I'm just. You cannot. You can't lie flat. Oh, no,
Oh, Jesus, sorry.
okay.
He says, I carried that for my head.
All right, now here's how you're gonna get a seat.
Yeah, I did see one cobweb.
You see how I'm in this hole? You see how my butt's hanging down?
Yeah.
You see how high I am here?
But you haven't done.
I do this all the time.
I'm still like.
For 15 minutes.
All the
at a time.
construction.
Is there?
Huh?
you see anything
When I
for-
took the part
Are you
of the
seeing
ceiling
for
off
women?
and over there.
No,
And it's like, oh,
mine's
the rest
gotten a
of
lot
the
better.
toast started.
That's
A lot better.
Bunch of sheeting.
Part of it is I'm taking
3 years later.
Oh.
Look at that.
homemade
That, didn't it?
perfume. And if you want my grains, I have grains to give you, and then you make it every day. It has helped so much.
The house I had in AJ.
Make sure that your abdomen is perfect, flat. You feel how it relieves the chest, the back, the legs. Yes. Now slide more of your butt toward the wall. Much more until your butt. I actually put a brick down there, but you don't have to. Yeah. Do you see how that opens this part of the chest? Now, how does that feel in your throat and your chest?
It's much better.
I would do this every day. I usually end my yoga practice with this. Especially if my biggest problem is lying down, taking a rest after I've eaten. I don't take any supplements until I'm finished resting. I can't do it anymore. But this can shift. You might consider let's do a project. And I give you several poses there's a whole sequence that's for this particular problem. So just let me know. Now, if your back is unhappy and you want to have your back flat, then remove the blanket. But otherwise, let that groin area be soft. Now, I want you to notice where you're gripping. And as best you can, release any gripping. If you have to let your legs relax more, let them relax. If they fall, that's fine. You want to make sure that upper arm and shoulder are completely neutral. That's it. Yeah, you're like me. I want my feet really elevated. Some of you might like having your legs even more elevated. That's fine. This pose is wonderful, of course, with legs up the wall. Now, relax the throat. Move your body, Joan, more toward the chair. So there's a little, yeah. Did that touch your upper back a little differently? I don't know if you notice it, yeah, but it does. I would move you even more this way. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it almost feels like you're hanging off, but your sacrum's still supported, but it affects the upper back a little bit more. Is that okay? Yeah. All right. So the thing I feel so grateful for is how devoted you are to your yoga practice. There aren't a lot of things that I know how to do to affect to benefit in the world, but practicing with you guys, it's been the best. So take this lovely open spaces, spacious energy you have in your body and share it out into the world. We all need it. When you're ready, bring your knees towards your chest, roll to your side, and slowly bring yourself to a seated position. You might have to slide off your blankets a little bit. All right. May this practice benefit all beings. May all beings realize bodhicitta. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you, Myra.
Thank you all. I'm so glad you were able to join us, Bev. In your inimitable way, you figured it out. You did it.